And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community, and we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Before you cheer on your Bears, stop by your hometown IGA to get everything you need, from an assortment of favorite chips, drinks, and a great selection of meat items, including IGA Choice Angus Beef and an array of your favorite brands of hot dogs and brats. You'll find it all and much more at IGA, located on South Main Street in Morgantown. Go Bears!
Your State Farm Insurance agent, Baker Gardner, is ready for another season of BCHS Sports. Baker is also ready to help you with insurance for your home, car, or life. Affordable, reliable insurance from State Farm is backed by one of America's most trusted names, with hometown service always just a phone call away. Good luck, Bears, and remember, like a good neighbor, Baker Gardner is there. Give Baker Gardner and his staff a visit at 219 South Main Street in front of the post office, or give them a call at 270-526-5582. The pregame show is brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Easy to talk to, easy to trust. For all your banking needs, from checking accounts to loans, they have you covered. Let's go to the booth for a preview of tonight's game.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Homecoming here at Butler County in the Bear Cave in Morgantown, Kentucky. Nick Hott, Brady Jones, and Coach Mark Allen going to be bringing you a doubleheader tonight. First, Lady Bears take on the Lady Cougars of the Grayson County, I guess. The Grayson County.
The Grayson County.
Just across the county line. District rivalry here in District 12. Lady Bears versus Lady Cougars. Tip off at 6 o'clock here in about, we'll be bringing you the starting lineups in about 11 minutes. After that one, we're going to have some homecoming festivities, which we are going to air, because our very own Brady Jones is in the running for Homecoming King. He's going to run down there, pick up some hardware on his head, bring it back up here and talk about it. Then, Butler County Bears are going to take on the Grayson County Cougars for what's slated to be a 7:30 tip-off, most likely going to be closer to 8, I would imagine, Coach.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, I think we could run a pool on that and take an over-under, but we ain't supposed to do that on here. Probably close to 8 o'clock. Bears will be tipping off against the Cougars from Grayson County. Before we get to that, we're going to get into this Lady Bears matchup, and the pregame show brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. But I would be remiss if I didn't talk to Brady Jones first, the love doctor himself, about this Homecoming King. Is it an election? How's this work?
It is an election.
Who votes? Can I vote?
The entire student body votes.
How you feel?
Well, I feel good, but the tradition is to vote the best couple. That's the tradition, you vote the couple of the senior class. Is there a couple
that's going to be down there?
There's a couple that they're both courting. I don't even think they're courting each other, but they are courting, and so the goal is always, vote in the couple. They've earned it.
And the love doctor is single, from my understanding.
Yes.
Okay. We don't call him the love doctor for nothing. He doesn't just get taken down that easy by one person.
Exactly,
but yeah. He will be down there, and we will see what happens, whether or not this goes to the courting or non-courting couple, or to Brady and person unknown. But we'll be bringing you that here shortly. But first, Lady Bears versus Lady Cougars of Grayson County. Let's talk about some of these stats, Coach. And you probably know more about these stats than I do, but I'm going to look down here. I'm going to start with Grayson County. Number 10, Sydney Perkins, a junior, 151 total points this season. She shoots 30% from the floor, close to that from three-point range, too. Hits about 11 points per game. Then we got Arissa Riggs, senior, who has given our Lady Bears trouble for all 4 years she's been in high school. Riggs will put it on you. She's fast. She can get down the court, break open in space. She averages 7.6 points per game right now. But where she really gets you is under the board. She's got 53 rebounds so far, 3.8 per game. And her free throw percentage is pretty high. We don't want to be sending the Riggs to the line very much. After that, we got Sutton Van Meter, a sophomore, Isabel Blanton, a sophomore. But then as we go down here, I'm counting 3 seventh graders and at least 2 eighth graders on this squad, Coach. Grayson County pulling up a lot from their JV squad into this season.
That is, Nick, and it's a little bit surprising, But again, sometimes girls do peak out. Supposedly some of the best years that sometimes, again, not always, but it's not that unusual to see 8th grade girls play at the JV and varsity level. And of course, Grayson County is always, like I said, this district was formed years ago now, and Grayson Butler has always been a great matchup, a great rivalry. They are a 5A school. They're much bigger than us. They actually almost double our student enrollment. We're right around 700. They're probably close to 1,300 or 1,400. But again, Grayson County Lady Cougars 3-22, Nick, on the season last year. 3-22, 0-16 in the region, 0-7 in the district. Did not win a game last year in the district. So I'm sure they're looking to rebuild and probably just trying to put the best 5 on the floor.
Now, I've got them 10-6 on this season so far. Really not doing too shabby. They're currently 1-1 in the district, 5-2 in the region. Talking about the Lady Bears, we're 9-5 overall, 1-0 in the district, win over Whitesville, and 2-1 in the region. But you mentioned 8th graders and bringing players up to play on that varsity squad. We've been doing a little bit of that ourselves this season. Ava Wilson has joined the varsity team and has worked her way up to being the 3rd leading scorer. We always talk about who's going to fill that 3rd spot. I don't think any of us were thinking it may be somebody from that JV squad, but here she is. She's sitting at 8.8 points per game, and she hasn't played that many games with them yet. But Ava Wilson has come in, an 8th grader, number 44, and really started to rock the house a little bit here. She's up there with Jenna Phelps and Taylor Leach, looking to lead the team. Jenna Phelps, 14 points per game so far. Really getting in there on rebounds, though. 113 so far, 8.1 per game. Taylor Leach, the junior, 11 points per game. She's going to take a lot of those three-point shots for us, run the point some for us, and that's where we're going to see a lot of our offense. Now, the big question is, has Ava Wilson's stats been enough to work her into that starting 5 with Parker Willoughby, Kennedy Rice, and Anne-Marie Skaggs rounding it out? We'll have to find out tonight. All right, we're getting ready to bring the colors in here with the ROTC squad. 6:20 before we get to this tip-off. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-405. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow.
Parkway Cars and Tires offers the best prices and service on tires, brakes, and vehicles. Super low interest rates means lower monthly payments, warranties, and much more. Parkway also offers 2- and 4-wheel alignment. With over 30 years at the same location, you can visit them at 1774 South Main Street in Morgantown, online at parkwaycarsandtires.net, or give them a call at 526-5732.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time. Bobby Smith and his staff at Farm Bureau stand by the sports teams of Butler County. If you're looking for a premium insurance quote for your vehicle, home, or life, check out the competitive and comprehensive rates Bobby Smith and Lily Moore can get you. Their years in the business can help you have peace of mind when shopping around for the best rate for your family. Give Bobby a call at 270-526-3210 to see how he can protect you and your family. Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
3 minutes and 11 seconds to tip off here in the Bear Cave. Nick Hott, Coach Allen. Grady Jones will be right back with us here in just a moment. Probably before we get to these starting lineups for the Lady Bears and the Lady Cougars of Grayson County. If you're just joining us, tonight is homecoming. Here comes Dr. Love right there. He's putting on the headset. He'll be right with us. Excuse me, the Love Doctor, not Dr. Love. Pardon me.
I go by anything at this point. Dr. Jones, Dr. Love, Love Doctor.
Love PhD.
Love Jones.
PhD, MD, EDD. Have we ever figured this out? What is the credential?
I don't know.
I don't know either. All right, 2.5 left to go.
I'd argue that you all would set that because you're the ones who gave me the name.
I don't know anything that you're talking about right now. I wouldn't begin to dream of such a thing.
That's just odd.
Assigning such a name to a person. 2 minutes. I think this actually was born at Grayson County, is the funny thing. This happened at the Grayson County game last year.
Well, how would you remember that, and how would this be here if you didn't have something to do with it?
The Love Doctor on the key.
I don't know how to do that. Anyway, 2 minutes. Let's talk about basketball.
Lady Bears.
Lady Bears coming into this one 9-5 overall in the season. Starting five for the majority of this season has been Jenna Phelps, Taylor Leach, Parker Willoughby, Kennedy Rice, and Anne-Marie Skaggs. We will likely see that same starting five coming into this one, but very quickly in that first quarter, Ava Wilson, Addie Miller, Bailey Moore, Tinsley Belcher, we're going to start seeing some of these names come in. The reason you haven't seen that most frequently recently is because we haven't been playing in a lot of district games. So far, we've only played one, but we're going to pull out all the stops tonight to get the big win here against Grayson County. If you are planning to come to this game and you're listening to us on the radio right now, or you're watching us on YouTube, or you've linked through Facebook, strongly recommend you come on down here. The upper deck is starting to fill on the Butler County side. You may end up sitting in a sea of orange over here with us if you're not careful. So get on down here and listen to this game about a minute before we get to our starting lineups. Coach, as we talk about before every game, what do you see tonight for the Lady Bears, at least, as the Delta Faucet keys to the game?
Well, I think we need to bounce back now. Again, I don't think Grayson County is Hancock County.
No.
I thought Hancock County was a very junior-senior ball club.
They were a very mature.
They look very comfortable. But I think probably Coach Belcher and staff feel like, girls, we got to turn the defense up tonight.
Yes.
Got to turn it up. And homecoming, again, this is tournament atmosphere. Even though it's not a tournament, you got both sets of cheerleaders, you got the pep band, the gym is filling up. This feels like high school basketball is supposed to feel.
And before this gets going too far, it would not shock me to see a Grayson County student section develop. I do see our Butler County student section, and I see our Butler County boys team lined up down here front row for the girls game. Interested to see how this turns out in the stands tonight too, because it's always fun to call a Grayson County game, Coach.
Always.
Anyway, that's been your Delta Faucet Keys to the Game, brought to you by Delta, who has the keys to your successful career. Go to delta.com to apply and join Delta's winning team. As we wrap up this pregame show brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust, we're going to bring you your starting lineups for tonight. For Grayson County. And I'm certain we've got some Grayson County fans watching with us tonight. Welcome to you. And let's see if we can get y'all's starting lineup as well. As we got is it MC McGee? Is that his name?
I think that's normally him.
That's him. We got number 10, Sydney Perkins. Number 5, Arissa Riggs. Number 11, Sutton Van Meter. Number 12, the freshman Kennedy Green. And then sophomore number 44, Ellen Narvaez. Am I saying that right, Coach?
I think you are. I asked one of the Grayson County radio guys.
They would know.
I think you're spot on.
for the Butler County Bears. It's going to be Parker Willoughby, number 20, the freshman. After Parker, it's going to be number 3, and Marie Skaggs, another freshman. And Marie currently 4.4 points per game, 72 rebounds on the season. Kennedy Rice, the senior. Number 1, the junior, Taylor Leach. 11 points on per game all season, 64 rebounds. And then your lead scorer for the Butler County Bears, Lady Bears, number 14, Jenna Phelps. 14 points per game for number 14. All right, Coach Belcher giving some last-minute instructions to the Lady Bears. Zeke Woodcock down there helping them out too. And for Grayson County, Coach Todd Johnson firing up his players as well. We are at tip-off, 8 minutes on the clock. We've got our officials ready to go. We got some good officials tonight too. Oh. And here we go. Let's see. And tip-off goes Butler County's way into the hands of Kennedy Rice. She gets it over to Taylor Leach, and we are off to the races. Leach brings it over on the right side. Gets it over to Parker Willoughby up top. Willoughby over to Taylor Leach. Leach down on the right wing to Phelps. Inside to Anne-Marie Skaggs. She gets Kennedy. Cutting baseline, has to give it back out to Parker Willoughby. There is a jump ball situation. Sutton Van Meter got her hands on it. She tried to run away with it, but the ref's going to put a stop to it. And here we go, 7:41. It's going to be Grayson County's ball. Grayson County checking it in. Gets it into Sydney Perkins, and now, who is that? That's Arissa Riggs coming down with it. Drives right, can't get past Jenna Phelps, has to pass it. Gets it now down inside of number 12. It's stolen away by Jenna Phelps. Green had a hold of it. Phelps going to drive the length of the court, go up, her shot is blocked. And I believe that was out of bounds on Grayson County. And it's going to be Lady Bears ball under their own basket. Phelps going to check it in. Phelps gets it over to Kennedy Rice, left wing, gets it up top now to Taylor Leach. Leach has got Parker Willoughby open. On the top, she takes it, she fakes a three, gets it back over to Taylor Leach, going to fake a three. Get it over to Jenna Phelps on the right. On the inside now. Goes up the free throw line, kicks it back out to Taylor Leach. Leach down in the corner to Parker Willoughby for three. No good. Cleaned up by Arissa Riggs for Grayson County. We're still 0-0 with 7 minutes left to go. Riggs for three. Nails it. Grayson County on the board 3-0 with 6:50 left to go. Leach brings it all the way down quick, gets it over to Jenna Phelps, down inside now to Kennedy Rice, back out to Jenna Phelps up top. Taylor Leach for three. It is off the back of the rim. Parker Willoughby with a rebound. She's going to bring it back up top. 6:36 left to go, 3-0 Grayson County. Leach at the logo. Going to work over to the left side, fire it over to Parker Willoughby on the right. Gives it down to Kennedy Rice, inside to Jenna Phelps, turns, shoots. Off the glass and in for two.
Grayson County in a 2-3 zone. Lady Bears man-to-man, full court pressure.
Riggs gets it into Perkins. Perkins back to Riggs. Lady Bears starting to press a little bit here. Riggs pulls up top. Got Jenna Phelps Gardner. She's going to drive inside, kick it back outside now to number 44, Narvaez. And as she goes for a tipped pass, Parker Willoughby falls on the floor. She trips over Parker, and that's going to be a foul on Parker Willoughby. I think. Maybe not. Nope, there it is. Her first, team first for the Lady Bears. Pass to Arissa Riggs. And she's struggling to stay in bounds in front of the Lady Bears basket. She turns up and comes back in. Gets it out to Sydney Perkins, who loses it out of bounds. It's going to be Lady Bears ball. 5:47 left to go. 3-2. Lady Cougars lead over your Lady Bears. Just a reminder, our first quarter tonight is brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. And Parker Willoughby gets it over to Taylor Leach. Deep wing on the left side, back across the court to Parker Willoughby. Have to give a shout out to Mama Beachtree joining us tonight. Have to get her on the air here in a little bit. Taylor Leach has it back up top with 5:37 left to go in the first quarter. Leach Gonna get it over to Willoughby, maybe? Nope. She's gonna leave, let Phelps run in and now give it to Willoughby. Trying to stretch his 2-3 out. Gets it back over to Leach. Back to Willoughby. She's gonna fake a drive inside, kick it back out up top to Leach at the logo. Leach. Down to Rice. On the right side, it's knocked out of bounds by Riggs. Lady Bears will inbound it again with 5:11 left to go in the first quarter. 3-2, Lady Cougars lead. Phelps into Willoughby now. Willoughby to Leach. Leach is guarded by Perkins. Gets it down inside to Phelps. Shot is blocked, gets back out to Taylor Leach. Lady Bears almost lost that one. Gets it now inside to Anne-Marie Skaggs. She scrambles around, keeps it from the free throw line for 2. Lady Bears in the lead. 4:51 left to go, 4-3. Lady Bears. Van Meter gets it to Riggs. Riggs back to Van Meter before they cross the line, and she is guarded by Parker Willoughby. Gets it ahead to Riggs. Riggs at three-point range, gets a screen, runs around. She's going to go up against Kennedy Rice. Shot does not go in. Anne-Marie Skaggs come down with a rebound and gets it to Taylor Leach. The Lady Bears going to bring it back down now. Over to Jenna Phelps, right wing for 3. Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith, three-point play by Jenna Phelps. 7-3 with 4:15 left to go. Larissa Riggs trying to get the ball inbound. Has to throw it ahead. Perkins just thinks she lost it somehow. Didn't chase down the errant pass, and I think we got a jump ball. Is that the call, Coach?
Yes, sir. Jump ball.
Jump ball's going to go Lady Bears' way now.
Good job of the Lady Bears. Good full court pressure. Grayson County really having trouble even getting the ball in bounds.
It's a good way to start the game. 7-3 with 4:08 left to go in this first quarter. Riggs into Van Meter. She's going to bring it into the backcourt. Finally bring it back up. Get it ahead to Navarez. Over left side to Van Meter. Van Meter back now to number 12, Green. Green going to drive, put one up. It does not go in, but she does get the foul, so she's going to get an opportunity for 2 shots. Foul's going to go on Skaggs, her first, team second. With 3:50 left to go in this first quarter, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Now this is the same set of refs we had the other night at Russellville, isn't it, Brady? First shot is up and in.
It is possible.
Maybe not. I've seen these guys recently. Green's second shot is up. Toilet bowl's out. Cleaned up by Navarez. Riggs going to control it at the top of the key. She's going to try to drive inside, kick it back out to Narvaez, and then back over here to Riggs. Riggs with 3:33 left to go, trying to do something with it. Jenna Phelps steals, loses it, gets into the hands of Perkins. Green tried to get a hold of it, but Perkins finally comes away with it. Perkins plants her foot, has to get. What did they call? They call a charge?
No, they call blocking. Counted the basket. Wow. Wow. Even the Grayson County Lady Cougars thought that was charge.
Well, our Lady Bears thought it was a charge too, and they were clapping.
Well,
what are we doing? Maybe it was a charge.
Was the official going to explain what he called? Because I thought they counted the basket. Yeah, they're getting ready to let Grayson shoot to make it a three-point play.
All right, so Riggs' basket will stand, and she's going to go to the line for an and one opportunity. I think they signaled. We just missed it in the crowd here.
Okay. That may have been.
Did we know who that foul went against? Is the bigger question.
No,
it had to go
against
Kennedy Rice. She was the only one near it. Shot is up and in for Riggs. So 7-all, 3:15 left to go in this first quarter. Taylor Leach brings it across the line. Leach slows it down a little bit, gets it over to Kennedy Rice on the right side. Riggs, kind of aggressive on the defense there.
That looked like a foul.
Yeah, well. Down the corner now to Tinsley Belcher, who has checked in for Anne-Marie Skaggs. Leach in down baseline, Kennedy Rice. She goes inside to Jenna Phelps, who gets a shot off while she's fouled. She knew what she was doing. She wanted to draw that foul, so she's going to go to the line for 2. First foul for Grayson County. It's going to go against number 12, Kennedy Green. Jenna Phelps taking a trip to the final finish stripe. First shot is up and in. And we said it would happen. Ava Wilson came in now for Kennedy Rice, who's taking a seat on the bench. Jenna Phelps gets set for her second shot. She lines up. It's up. It's in. Phelps now.
7 points.
7 points already to start this one out. Very, very good start for Jenna Phelps. All right, Van Meter gets it ahead to Riggs. Riggs now on the right side to Green. Green's gonna drive inside, almost loses it, goes out to Narvaez, goes back to now Riggs. Riggs gonna drive, put one up, does not fall in, but she draws a foul. It's probably gonna be on Ava Wilson. Nope,
Parker Willoughby.
Wow, team fourth, second for Parker already. And Riggs is gonna go to shoot. Not who we want going to the line right now, but it's who we got. Shot is up, off the rim, no good. Riggs gets set for her second shot. It is up. It is in. All right, Lady Bears have it. Parker Willoughby gets it down now to Tinsley Belcher, right side. Back up top to Willoughby, over to Leach. Fakes a three, backs it off. Gets it now down to Jenna Phelps. Phelps fires it inside to Wilson, who has to give it back, right back out to Taylor Leach. She was double covered. Now Wilson's open, and it's punched out of bounds. It's going to go Grayson County's way as Ava Wilson was the last one to touch it. 9-8, Lady Bears lead by 1 with 2:14 left to go in this first quarter. Grayson can't get it in. There we go. Fires it way ahead into the hands of Jenna Phelps.
Great
She
save.
gets it over to Taylor Leach as it goes out of bounds, but now down to Parker Willoughby baseline. She goes up, shoots, it goes in, and she's going to get an M1 opportunity. Parker Willoughby, the freshman, puts in 2. Foul goes on number 11, Sutton Van Meter. Her first, team second, as Parker Willoughby heads to the line. Shot is up. Straight up. What do we got here? Got a lane violation against the Lady Cougars. And she's going to get another shot at this. It did not go in. We'll see if it goes in this time. It's in there. All right, Willoughby with 3 points. It's kind of hard to make 3 points out of nothing when you get blocked like that, but she sure did it. 2:08 on the clock, 12-8 as Willoughby takes a seat. And I'm trying to see who came in before. Skaggs
and
came
Marie
back
checks in.
Lady Cougars have to check this in. Gets it in now to Yep, that's Perkins. Drives across the line, loses it to the hands of Anne-Marie Skaggs. She's going to drive, put up 2. Anne-Marie Skaggs on the steal and the basket.
The intensity of the Lady Bear defense tonight
This is something else, man.
It's a 360 from Tuesday night. Great
couldn't
job.
ask for a better defense to come out here right now.
Great job.
Shot is up,
Bears.
no good. It's 14-8, Lady Bears in the lead. Minute 45 left in this first quarter. Jenna Phelps gets it down to Tinsley Belcher for 3 off the, no, it doesn't even touch the rim. Anne-Marie Skaggs come down with a rebound. Perkins had some extra contact there, but they didn't call it. They're going to call, as it goes to the ground, though, this is going to be a jump ball. Lady Bears way. Checking in for Grayson County. Narvaez coming out. Number 22, Briley Renfro coming in. All right. It's going to go right back out of bounds. Lady Bears basketball again. Phelps trying to get it in. Gets it up top to Taylor Leach. Slow things down a little bit. Back off with 1:30 left to go in this first quarter. Back over to Belcher, back to Leach. She's going to drive around Perkins. Gets it down to Anne-Marie Skaggs. She's taking on Renfro on her own. And she's going to get called for a reaching foul against Kennedy Green. So Anne-Marie Skaggs will pick that one up.
First, second.
Foul was on the rebound, so no shots yet. Grayson County gets it into Renfro. She's going to drive it across. Maybe. Tinsley Belcher meets her. Give her a push. Got away with one. Now she pushed off on Belcher. Back up top to Riggs for 3. No good. Cleaned up. Oh, out of bounds. Tossed back in by Grayson County into the hands of Jenna Phelps. Minute left to go. 14-8. Lady Bears lead and have the ball. Jenna Phelps is driving. Backs out Fires inside to Ava Wilson, who is fouled. What are they calling? Jump ball?
Jump ball.
They were called jump ball. Arissa Riggs, heads up play to get her hand on the ball. Under a minute now with 55 seconds left to go. We got some change of personnel. Number 33 coming in. That is not on my, nope, Isabel Blanton.
Coming in full court pressure
for Perkins. Minute left. Van Meter drives it all the way the length of the court. Ava Wilson traps her out of bounds. Smart heads-up play by the 8th grader to get the Lady Bears the ball back with 48 seconds left. 14-8 Lady Bears in the lead.
Nick, you called it. This gym is quickly filling up. The home side.
Yep.
There's a little bit left, but not much.
Yep. If you're planning on making it here for the boys' game, get here now. You already late.
There's a little bit of room on the visitor side.
We're going to be standing room only before this is over with tonight.
Yes, sir.
Especially once you consider all the people coming for homecoming and the boys' game. This is going to get pretty big. Taylor Leach is going to bring this one down for the Lady Bears. 45 seconds on the clock. Leach gets it over now to Carrington Hunt, who's in this one. Gets it over to Tinsley Belcher, back to Hunt. Hunt inside to Phelps. She's fouled as she shoots. Who's he going to call?
33.
33. Blanton picks up her first, team third. It's going to send Jenna Phelps to the line. Phelps already 2 for 2 on her first trip tonight. Now another final finish trip to the stripe. I didn't say anything about her percentage, Brady. But she misses her first shot.
You were talking about officials, guys. If you were at Russellville, remember, officials are regionally assigned. So anytime we're home, we're Region 3 officials. I know this young man, that's actually Mr. Sean Williams. If you were at Russellville, it was Region 4 officials.
That's right, that's right.
So it would have to be different. They don't.
I think maybe I saw these guys at a tournament then. Phelps' second shot is up and in.
I know you saw at least one of them when the boys took on Hart County, wasn't it?
That's right, yep. All right, under 30 seconds left, 15-8. Down in the corner now, Grayson County has it. That's number 44, Narvaez, back in. Gets it over to number 33, Blanton, who shoots 3, gets her own rebound, has to fire it back now out up top to Sutton Van Meter for 3, and she nails one. She was scoreless so far, but she's on the board now with 5 seconds left. Lady Bears is going to have to move if they want to get one in. Over to Carrington Hunt for 3, and nails it at the buzzer.
Nice. By the freshman, Carrington Hunt.
Carrington Hunt comes in off the bench, puts up Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith, 3-point play. We're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. It's 18-11, Lady Bears in the lead. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back, folks. 18-11. Lady Bears in the lead here against the Lady Cougars as we start the second quarter, which is brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Wrecker Service. Coach, what are your thoughts on that first quarter?
Oh, great job by the Lady Bears. Again, the intensity tonight as compared to Tuesday night, whatever Coach Belcher and staff did Wednesday and Thursday at practice, it worked. We just have to maintain that intensity.
That's right.
Again, great job by Lady Bears. Offensively making it work too, but the defense is the difference.
Right.
You said it. Grayson County cannot even get in transition. They're having trouble inbounding the ball.
And that's where they excel. That's where players like Riggs and Van Meter, even Perkins can get you. They get you out of position. They get numbers on offense, and that's where they get you. And right now we're keeping them out of that position with this press. 8 minutes now on the clock. 18-11, Lady Bears lead by 7. Leach crosses the line. Little token screen from Ava Wilson, has to go back up top to Tinsley Belcher. Cross court to Carrington Hunt, who's going to drive inside. Give it in to Jenna Phelps. Puts up 2. assist by Carrington Hunt.
Jenna Phelps looking on her way to a big night.
She sure does. Let's keep it that way. Renfro trying to get across the line for Grayson County. Carrington Hunt bumping her, giving her a hard time. She gets double teamed, and now there's a foul in the lane. Foul's going to go against Carrington Hunt. Her first, team fifth. Sixth? 1, 2, 3, 4. Does Kennedy Rice have a foul?
I'm missing one. I only had.
I've got 2 for Willoughby, 2 for Skaggs, 1
Kennedy
for Rice.
does.
And 1 for Hunt.
Okay. I didn't.
I have 2 for Skaggs.
All right. She was not shooting, so that will not be shots on that one.
How many do you have for Skaggs?
I have 2.
Okay, never mind.
All right. 7:23 on the clock. 2011 Lady Bears still in the lead here. Perkins. No, Van Meter for 3.
Going to have to get a hand in her face.
And
somebody said a little screen. That's her second 3. She's 2 for 2.
She turned the net inside out. The ref had to stop the game for just a second to put that back. Now Lady Bears going to inbound the ball. 7:12 left to go, up by 6. Over on the left side, Tinsley Belcher. Skip pass to Carrington Hunt. Back up top to Taylor Leach. Fakes a 3, gets it over to Tinsley Belcher again. Belcher fakes a drive inside, gets it now over the other side to Carrington Hunt. Hunt steps before she bounces, so she's going to get a walk. Steps call, and it's going to go Lady Bears, or Lady Cougars' way. Renfro checking back in for Narvaez. Riggs in to Van Meter. Back to Riggs, brings it across the timeline. Now to Renfro. Down baseline to Green, who steps out of bounds with it. It's the second time they've done that tonight. Lady Bears controlling that baseline pretty well. 6:49 left to go, 20-14. Really hard thing to do to get an offensive player to step out of bounds without a foul.
Yeah, normally they always call it on the defense.
Lady Bears doing a good job playing with their feet, not their hands. Up top to Taylor Leach. Leach gets it over to Carrington Hunt. Right wing, now in the corner to Rice, back up top to Leach. Hunt was uncovered for just a moment. Thought about that 3. Gets it over to Taylor Leach, who was also uncovered for a 3. No good. Green with the rebound. Steal by Jenna Phelps. She puts one up. It goes in. Man, that thing took its time falling in there, but it finally went, and that's going to send Jenna Phelps to the line for an and one opportunity. I really thought that thing was going to toilet bowl its way out. Phelps at the line now to shoot 1. It is up and it is in.
Was that foul on Green, right?
That foul, I believe, was on Green. That's correct. Yep, Kennedy Green, number 12. All right, Van Meter trying to shake Taylor Leach, which is a difficult thing to do. And she's still got it, trying to race around, stretch this Lady Bears defense out. Gets it over to Riggs on the right side. She gets a screen from Renfro. Drives inside, puts it up off the glass. Jenna Phelps comes down with it. Phelps going to bring it across the line. 5:55 to go, 23-14. Lady Bears in the lead. Carrington Hunt drives baseline, has to give it back out up top to Jenna Phelps. It is stolen away by Perkins, who's going to drive all the way the length of the court. Layup, no good. Kennedy Rice cleans it up. Leach has it now. Bringing it back down. She's thinking, let's go fast. Gives it to Tinsley Belcher. She's going to drive up top, give it over to Carrington Hunt, out of bounds into the Grayson County fans. And it's going to be Grayson County ball. Marissa Riggs to check it in. What do we got? Number 21 coming in. Brooklyn Dennis coming in for, is that Green taking a seat? Yep. All right, Kennedy Green sits. Brooklyn Dennis comes in, 5:30 left to go. Van Meter to Riggs. Guarded by Jenna Phelps. What just happened?
Foul away from the ball.
Fouls against Grayson County.
I didn't get the number.
I didn't either. Well, they'll put the number up in a second. It was 21. Brooklyn Dennis, who had just checked in. Now, I don't know what that could have been for. We'll try to figure that out later as Taylor Leach walks this one across for the Lady Bears. 5:15 left to go. Leach over to Hunt on right side. Kennedy Rice now has it right side up top to Leach. She head fakes a 3. Drives, kicks it out to Tinsley Belcher for 3 off the rim. No good. Carrington Hunt gets it on the rebound. Over to Tinsley Belcher on the right side now. Tries to fire it inside to Phelps. It is stolen away by Van Meter, who's going to try to drive the length of the court, kick it back to Riggs, goes out of bounds. Lady Bears went out of bounds on Phelps, so it's going to remain Grayson County's ball. Bailey Moore comes in for Tinsley Belcher. 4:53 left to go. 23-14, Lady Bears lead. All right, couple substitutions here for Grayson County. We got number 33 and number 1 coming back. Jones and Perkins and somebody else took a seat. Ball goes back out of bounds. And Coach Johnston giving somebody a hard time here.
Don't think he's very happy with his ladies there. They're not coming to meet the ball. I don't think that was at an official. I think he just frustrated. They're not.
You know what? He sent 2 players in, and they didn't send 2 out. Somebody didn't come take a seat. They had 6 players on the floor.
And it didn't get called?
It did, and that's why the ball got thrown out of bounds.
Oh, okay.
He was trying to get one of his players off the court, and somebody threw it to one of them thinking they were still in.
So are we going to shoot a technical?
I don't know what we're going to do. Is it a technical for 6 players on the court?
Oh, yes, sir. Always.
All right, I don't know what they called here, but no, they must not have called that. I don't know what in the world's going on down there, but I did see an extra player come off the court, and they've got 5 now. Ball is inbounds and immediately goes off the body of Carrington Hunt. Back out of bounds. 4:53 left to go. 23-14. Lady Cougars still have the ball, but Lady Bears with a commanding lead right now. Hunt trying to guard Van Meter. On the inbound, gets it inside. It's going to go to number 33, Isabel Blanton. And he calls a charge even though she fell. This is, okay. I ain't going to argue with the man. 4:50 left to go. Lady Bears have the ball, 23-14 with the lead. Taylor Leach going to bring it down left side. Lady Bears have played a pretty controlled game so far. Gets it over to Carrington Hunt. Jenna Phelps head fakes a 3. Steps call. And it's going to go Grayson County's way. 23-14. 6-6 on the foul count now. Both teams about to enter the bonus on the next one. All right. Bree Jones gets it in and gets it right back from Van Meter. It is stolen by Carrington Hunt, given away to Bailey Moore. Moore down to Hunt. Up top to Jenna Phelps for 3. No good. 21. Dennis cleans it up for Grayson County, gets it ahead to Riggs. Riggs right side. Stolen away by Taylor Leach with Bailey Moore helping guard her. Taylor Leach just going to take a shot from the free throw line. Lands in the hands of Bailey Moore, gives it back to Leach. Up top to Jenna Phelps. She head fakes a 3. She's going to fire it down now over to Bailey Moore. Carrington Hunt to Bailey Moore. Moore over to Leach. 3:57 left, 23-14. Lady Bears still in the lead. Coach Belcher slowing things down, giving them some instructions, swapping some people out. Bailey Moore moves to the inside. Carrington Hunt moves to the deep wing. She now gives it over to Kennedy Rice, who gives it inside to Jenna Phelps, who is fouled by number 33.
Actually, it was called a walk.
Did he really? Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. And we got a timeout by Grayson County, a 30-second. We're going to keep it right here. Couple calls, Coach, that I wouldn't say have been going against us, but still, I've looked at, I mean, usually when you charge, you don't fall down.
Right. Yeah, it's, again, I'm just getting back in the swing of things, but it looks like a 3-man crew that, of course, again, you take care of your designated area.
Yes.
But I know the one gentleman has called a lot more fouls than the other 2. But again, you never know how often a 3-man crew works together.
Correct.
But again, you nailed it. Yeah. Seldom do you ever see a charge if the offensive player falls down.
If they're on the floor, usually that wasn't a charge. Yep. If a defender's on the floor, it's usually 50-50.
Right.
It's either a charge or a case of
multiple
Oscar-winning acting, one or the other.
Yes.
It's kind of like European soccer. Anyway, 23-14, 3:43 left to go. The Lady Bears in the lead by 6. Riggs gets it in now to Jones. Jones going to bring it across the line for Grayson County. She's in the deep right side. Not this Jones, that Jones. Brady Jones over here giggling at me. Arissa Riggs puts one up off the glass. It's cleaned up by Jenna Phelps.
I'm laughing at your math, my friend.
It's not
Lady
6.
Bears are up by 9.
By 9?
Yes.
That is 9. All right, I'm sure we'll get a phone call about that. Lady Bears put one up off the glass, no good. Y'all, I learned to do math in Arkansas. It's just the way it rolls. She stepped across the line before she passed that back to Arissa Riggs. It was over and back, but not called. Blanton drives up inside, gets blocked. And Lady Bears away with it. Jenna Phelps falls, but Grayson County had a hold of her foot. And Isabel Blanton going to get rung up for that one.
And that'll send the Lady Bears to the 1-1.
So big news right now. The sophomore, number 33, Blanton, with her third foul. She's their fourth leading scorer, a starter. I mean, not somebody you'd want to see pick up 3 fouls this early in the game.
Gentlemen, I think I can safely say that the way the first half is going, boys basketball might be an 8 o'clock tip-off.
I think it's going to be an 8 o'clock tip-off for sure, if not 8:15. And I think the second half of this game is going to get mighty chippy around here. Jenna Phelps' first shot is up and in.
And we may find out how good both teams bench are.
Yeah, we will. Second shot is up and in.
Big night for Jenna Phelps. Big
she
night.
has capitalized on the 1-and-1 opportunity. Coach, what's her total right now?
I've got her 6 of 6.
Oh,
Total, I'm sorry.
She has missed one tonight. She is 6 for 7. All right.
16 points on the night. She's outscored Grayson County.
She's outscored her game average of 14 points per game, so look for big things out of her. Riggs has it right side. She's going to fake a drive, back out, drive in again. She's picked up her dribble. She's got to do something with it. Gives it over to Perkins, who falls out of bounds with it. It's going to go Lady Bears' way. Perkins looking to the ref for a foul.
They're not going to make that call tonight. They go baseline every time. And
they fall out of bounds after contact, and it's not getting called. That is interesting. Imagine we might see something different the second half after the coaches have a chance to talk to the refs about what's going on down there. Tinsley Belcher down here in the corner to Kennedy Rice. Inside now. Correction, Carrington Hunt inside to Kennedy Rice. Back out up top to Taylor Leach, who's fouled on the shot. No call. Lady Cougars steal it. Going to drive it down the other way. Arissa Riggs gives it over to Narvaez. Puts one up off the glass. No good. Heavy contact there. They're going to start calling some of this. This is going to get ugly if they don't. Taylor Leach gets it now. Drives it back up top to Jenna Phelps. Trying to stretch his 2-3 out. They are covering Taylor Leach for that 3, regardless of the 2-3. They'll come out and meet her and bring in a gap. We're going to be able to capitalize on that soon. Tinsley Belcher might try it right now with a 3. No good. Cleaned up by Perkins. Belcher going to full court press on Van Meter, and she gets it ahead now to Jones. Jones going up against Bailey Moore. Down to Narvaez. Gets it back to Perkins for 3. Off the rim. No good. Cleaned up by Phelps. 1.5 left to go in the half. Ahead to Taylor Leach. 25-14. Lady Bears with the lead. What's that, 11, Brady? Am I counting that right?
That's right.
Leach for 3. Make it 28-14. Lady Bears now lead by 14. I can add that one.
Her first points of the night.
You know what? You are right. They have really held Taylor Leach
in check.
But this Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith three-point play can't stay away from her for long. Jones gets it over to Riggs. Riggs loses Phelps, drives just inside of three-point range, shoots. No good. Perkins cleans it up. And there's a foul on the putback. Let's see what we get. Kennedy Rice is second, team 7th. It's going to send Perkins to the line for 2. Perkins, one of the better shooters for Grayson County. First shot is up and no good. Perkins normally shoots 11 points per game, 151 total on the season, and we have really held her tonight in check as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, Coach. Well, we'll wait until after she shoots the second one before I jinx us. Brady's giving me the side eye here. Second shot is up, and it's in. That's her first point of the night on my sheet, Coach.
That's correct. Mine too.
All right. Under a minute now. 28-15. Lady Bears with a 13-point lead. Leach. Going to slow this down, try to keep the Bears with the last word of the first half, hopefully. Over to Bailey Moore. Whoa, Moore's pass is punched out by Perkins. Taylor Leach tracks it down. We got a jump ball. Maybe. Nobody signaled it yet. What did they just signal? What's the signal, guys? What's the... Sutton Van Meter checking in now for Jones. I'm guessing it was a jump ball. It's going to go Grayson County's way because they had the possession arrow. And it's moved. So, inside to Riggs. Riggs in the post. Can't do anything with it except back out. Phelps puts her hands on it. Another jump ball. Lady Bears going to get it right back with 27.9 seconds left to go in this half. 28-15. Second quarter's been brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Wrecker Service. Taylor Leach has it. Going to slowly walk it up the line. And we're at 20 seconds now. She's just going to stand here with it. And now she gives it to Hensley Belcher, left side. Over on the right to Bailey Moore. Drives just inside, gives it to Jenna Phelps. Triple team, foul. Foul's going to go against Renfro, I believe. And Phelps is going to go for the 1-and-1. Renfro's first, team 8. Jenna Phelps gets set for the 1-and-1 opportunity. Shot is up. No good. Grayson County recovers. Hensley Belcher tries for the steal against Van Meter. Puts her out of position. Riggs gets open for a 3, shoots, goes out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the half as Perkins threw it back in. 28-15, Lady Bears with the lead. Stay tuned. We're going to bring you a halftime show shortly with some stats, some numbers, and hopefully what you might expect in the second half of this ball game. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Before you cheer on your Bears, stop by your hometown IGA to get everything you need from an assortment of favorite chips, drinks, and a great selection of meat items, including IGA Choice Angus Beef and an array of your favorite brands of hot dogs and brats. You'll find it all and much more at IGA, located on South Main Street in Morgantown. Go Bears!
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow.
Parkway Cars and Tires offers the best prices and service on tires, brakes, and vehicles. Super low interest rates means lower monthly payments, warranties, and much more. Parkway also offers 2- and 4-wheel alignment. With over 30 years at the same location, you can visit them at 1774 South Main Street in Morgantown, online at parkwaycarsandtires.net, or give them a call at 526-5732.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time.
I need somebody to come down there and tell Lexi Belcher I needed to call a full timeout so I could take a breather. It's 28-15, 7.5 left at halftime. Lady Bears up by 13 over the Grayson County Lady Cougars. Got the half-court shooting contest going on. Is it half-court or is it just a?
Oh, it's half-court.
What do they get if they win?
Probably food.
Why don't you go down there and shoot it, Brady? Bring me some food. I know you can hit a half-court shot in that suit.
I'm glad you know.
Shot is up. Oh, somebody made one from Grayson County. Tell him to sit back down.
But it was a bank shot. He didn't call it.
It looks like Mr. Young is going to hand that man a gift card of some sort.
A gift card. All right. Well, congratulations to him, and hopefully somebody else can hit one of these things. All right, let's talk about that first half of basketball in this Lady Bears basketball game. Lady Bears 28, Lady Cougars 15. Let's talk about those 15. Sydney Perkins, usually the lead shooter for the Lady Cougars with 11 points per game. Only has 1 in that first half, gentlemen. Arissa Riggs, their second best, 7.6 per game, currently has 7 total. She's trying to make up for what Sydney Perkins isn't grabbing, but not quite enough. Sutton Van Meter, the sophomore, with 1 foul, 2 3-point shots for 6 total points. Isabel Blanton, number 33, picked up 3 fouls, no points. Kennedy Green, 2 fouls, 1 point off of a trip to the stripe, 1 for 2 on that one for her. All right, that's going to do all of your scoring, but we got a couple more fouls here for the Lady Cougars. Brooklyn Dennis, number 21's got 1, then Bailey Renfro, the senior, has picked up 1 as well. All right, let's talk about the Lady Bears for a minute. Carrington Hunt, number 12, coming in off the bench, picking up a foul, but a clutch 3-point play brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith. So 3 points for Carrington Hunt coming in on this one, and 1 foul. Anne-Marie Skaggs, a starter, with 4 points, 2 fouls. Kennedy Rice, 2 fouls, quite a few rebounds, though. Parker Willoughby, number 20, picked up 2 quick fouls, and I've got her for 3, is that right? Parker Willoughby?
That's what I've got.
Okay, I must have missed something earlier, and I erased it, and I was like, wait, that didn't make any sense. All right, she's got 3, 1 off a basket, and then an and 1 opportunity. Taylor Leach with a lone 3 to end the half with 3, which puts her way behind her average, usually 11 points per game. I'd expect her to have 5 or 6 right now. She's sitting here with 3. And then finally, your lead scorer for the Lady Bears, putting on a clinic tonight, number 15, Jenna Phelps. She's hit a 3-pointer. She is 6 for 8 from the line, has 15 total points. And that's going to wrap up your scoring for the Lady Bears. In this second half, Coach, what do you expect coming out? I mean, Lady Bears just keep doing what they're doing?
Oh, yeah. If I'm Coach Belcher and staff, we outscored Lady Cougars second quarter 10-4. Again, just a complete different mindset. Mm-hmm. We got Tuesday night, Hancock County outscored us 19-4. Keep the intensity up, ladies. Keep the defensive pressure up. Logan Hancock. Grayson County.
Who are we playing tonight?
Who are we playing? Grayson County's girls simply do not, they can't get comfortable. But again, hats off to the Lady Bears defense. That's the difference in the game tonight. That's what's happening.
All right. We've also seen, if I'm in Grayson County right now, I'm getting away from that baseline drive. We've tried it 3 or 4 times, and every time it looks like there's some contact. Lady Cougars fall out of bounds, and there's no call. It just goes out of bounds. So I wouldn't keep going to that if I were Coach Johnson. But
no, if I'm Coach Johnson, I'm going to set picks and find a way to get Riggs open and just tell Riggs to start firing it up.
Firing off 3-point plays, that sort of thing. You got to try to get some volume out there to see if you can make something out of it. Riggs normally shoots 22% from 3-point range. There's not too many that do much better than that, except maybe Isabel Blanton. But really, she hasn't been able to get a shot off all night. So find a way to stretch this defense, get somebody open, get somebody out of position. But the Lady Bears aren't double-teaming anybody, so that's difficult to do.
Right.
So anyway, we got 3:18 left. We're going to go to the house, pay a couple bills, and then we'll bring it back for this third quarter in just a moment. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Bobby Smith and his staff at Farm Bureau stand by the sports teams of Butler County. If you're looking for a premium insurance quote for your vehicle, home, or life, check out the competitive and comprehensive rates Bobby Smith and Lily Moore can get you. Their years in the business can help you have peace of mind when shopping around for the best rate for your family. Give Bobby a call at 270-526-3210 to see how he can protect you and your family. Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. When the unexpected happens and leaves your car bent and broken, let the folks at Final Finish help. They can handle almost any repair, from the family sedan to a tractor trailer. Final Finish also provides ceramic and color coating. Final Finish can make your car look and sound great when going and cheering on the sports programs of Butler County. When the unexpected happens, leave it to Final Finish to make your car like new again. When you have vending needs, you need to call Double E Vending. They're family-owned and locally owned, full-service vending company. They established themselves in 1972 to offer their vending services to the community that they've been serving for over 40 years. Whatever vending service is required, Double E has a full line to cover anything you could want. Give them a call at 270-791-5414 to see how they can service you today. 270-791-5414. Double E Vending wants to thank the community choosing them for their vending needs for the last 40-plus years. Delta Faucet Company in Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown. Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow.
Yeehaw! 28-15.
That's what I'm thinking while I
You better be
watch
thinking
this
about
game.
heavy is the head that wears the crown, because that's what's coming up in between these two. We're going to bring you homecoming shortly after this. I'm not going to commentate on homecoming because I'm sure I would say something would get me thrown off the air. But we'll keep the camera rolling. We'll probably switch it over to the boys game broadcast and include that as part of our pregame show. But before we do that, we still got a whole half of basketball to play. 8 minutes on the clock in this third quarter, brought to you by the Butler County Board of Education. 28-15, Lady Bears with the lead. Grayson County Lady Cougars with the ball. And here we go for your third quarter, folks. Brady, you might want to go check on whatever that was coming by here talking to you.
Oh, there's just someone who didn't realize I worked for the radio station.
All right.
They were a little puzzled on why I was here.
All right, Van Meter working around trying to spread this defense out. They're not going to have it. Parker Willoughby sticking to her like glue. Gets a screen, and Kennedy Rice picks her up. Parker Willoughby comes out, good to play with her feet, not her hands. Gets it over to Riggs now. Riggs gets a screen on Phelps. Gets it over now to Perkins. Perkins going to drive up to the elbow. Kick it back out to Riggs. They're trying to get Riggs open for a three. She's going to drive inside. Shot is blocked by Kennedy Rice. And Lady Bears control. 7:24 left to go. Phelps brings it across the line. Gets it over to Taylor Leach right side. Head fakes a three. Going to drive around Perkins inside. Gets it to Anne-Marie Skaggs up off the glass. Cleaned up by Kennedy Rice with a putback. No good. And Lady Bears get the ball out of bounds. So Grayson County's going to take over. 7:11 left to go in this third quarter. 28-15 is your score.
Wow.
Well,
Nick, we got to keep the ball.
What?
I missed that one.
I did too, but to be fair, the Zebra's closer than I am. All right. Parker Willoughby shoots about a 10-foot jumper. No good. Cleaned up by Grayson County. Perkins has it. No, Van Meter. Gets it over to Riggs. Riggs travels up top. Going to give it over to Perkins now, who almost loses it. Recovers. Going to drive inside. Go up against Kennedy Rice, who blocks her shot and picks up a foul.
Yeah, it's going to be her third.
All right, it's going to send Perkins to the line for two. 6:45 left to go. You would what?
I would anticipate in the next 45 seconds we see Ava Wilson return to the game.
I think I read your mind. I was thinking the same thing.
Tinsley Belcher's coming in. Kennedy Rice going to take a seat. Ava Wilson down on the end of that bench getting warmed up as Perkins gets set. Shot is up. No good. Did she miss both of them or just the first one?
She missed both. And we didn't block out. Come on, ladies. Got to do a good job. Got to block out.
Foul on Lady Bears again. Who is this one?
Anne-Marie Skaggs, her third.
Uh-oh, I think you were right.
Again, guys, we're going to see how good our benches are tonight. They're going to foul everybody out.
Narvaez, first shot is up and in. Her first point of the game. Now 28-16. Carrington Hunt checks in for Anne-Marie Skaggs. And Taylor Leach comes down here. I think we're going to see him block out a little bit now. All right, Narvaez gets set. Stutters, second shot is up. No good. Lady Bears do block out. Taylor Leach comes down with it. Leach going to drive it across the timeline, get met by Perkins. Gets her hand in her face, no call. Gets it over top to Jenna Phelps. Phelps going to drive inside, split a double team, put one up for two, no good. And a little tic-tac here called against Jenna Phelps.
First.
I think we're getting some payback for some things that happened in the first half of this ball game. 28-16, 6:28 left to go. Grayson County going to inbound it under Lady Bears basket. Throws it behind her player. All right. Van Meter comes down with it now. Gives it ahead to Riggs. Riggs going to drive around up top. Trying to shake Tinsley Belcher. Gets it over to Green, who's in this one now. Green down inside the Narvaez. Puts it up off the glass. Parker Willoughby on the rebound. 6-10. 28-16. Lady Bears lead. Leach. Skip pass. Tinsley Belcher on the right side now. She's on the deep wing. Has to give it inside to Jenna Phelps. Barely inside. She gives it now. Tries to go Parker Willoughby baseline. And ball's going to go out of bounds as her and Van Meter scrum for it. Let's see who gets this one.
Grayson County ball.
They're going to have to start pointing and signaling so we know what's going on up here. All right, 5:55 left to go, 28-16. Lady Bears punch it out. It's going to stay Grayson County's.
Good defense by Leach.
Leach does not want to let Perkins get it. Perkins was going to run out of bounds with it if she did. But either way, Van Meter gets it on the inbound now, gives it right back to Riggs. Lady Bears in a press. Riggs spins to lose Belcher. We're going to get it out now to Van Meter. She's going to drive baseline. Over to Green for three. No good. Cleaned up by Narvaez for two on the putback. You know, Coach, maybe we'll get a better look at that baseline play on this side now. Timeout taken by Butler County. 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. What I was saying, Coach, is, you know, they've been running that baseline play on the other side. Yep. Now they're down here on our end. We might be able to see some of this contact and what's going on and whether or not we're not seeing something the ref's not. Yeah. I don't know.
The first couple times down here on this end, we get a better look. They're driving and dribbling all the way through.
And it's been clean so far down here. So.
I think I did hear Mr. James White say that Ava Wilson is set to come in for the Bears.
Brady just likes to be right, Coach.
Always, always.
I don't know if it's as much I like to be right or just somehow turn out right.
It's been more than 45 seconds though. So here's my question. What is better?
On the clock?
What is better? Yeah, it has. Because it was at 7:15 or something when you said it.
And Ava Wilson is now in the ballgame.
Yep, you're right. What's better, to be correct or technically correct, Brady?
I like to think it's better just to enjoy life.
Green has it on a steal from the Bears. She's going to put it up off the glass. Tinsley Belcher with the rebound, falls with it, gets it over to Taylor Leach. What did they call? They called Belcher for the fall.
I thought she got a little help from being pushed after she got the rebound.
Is what it is. They get it in. And right back out of bounds.
Good defense by the Lady Bears.
And Parker Willoughby said, fine, we'll just get it back the hard way. And gives it over to Leach now. Leach can be slow to walk it across. And it's double team. Gets it over to Phelps. Phelps has got Willoughby open in the corner. Gosh, she got it. Steps called. 5:08, 28-18. Lady Bears lead by 10. As Grayson County has put up three, started cutting into this lead. Lady Bears scoreless in this quarter. 5:08 left to go. Belcher with a steal on the inbound. It rolls and rolls. It's going to go out of bounds. No. Cleaned up by Green. Gives it back to Riggs. Riggs going to get across now against Tinsley Belcher. Phelps reaches in to put her hands on the ball, and they're going to call her on contact. So Phelps pick up her second. These fouls are starting to go the other way, gentlemen. I think this end of the court's a little more slanted.
Must be.
All right. Narvaez tries to gather one up. It is stolen away by Ava Wilson. She's got numbers, gets it on her own in the basket for 2.
Great job by the 8th grader.
Tell you what, can't ask for much better than that out of an 8th grader. Grayson County getting pressed now. Lady Bears going to come out aggressive. Riggs has it. Tinsley Belcher catching up to her as she crosses the half-court line. Belcher falls. Riggs takes advantage of it, tries to run around her. Ava Wilson on the block. What we got? Steps called on Riggs as she gave it over to Green.
One official got walking. The official closest underneath called a foul.
Ooh, let's see what we got.
Survey says
it's going to be Grayson County ball.
Okay,
no,
maybe it was not a foul, but so what changed the call?
No idea, because either one of those should have gone Lady Bears' way. But Riggs gets it in now to Perkins, who holds it, falls. We got a potential jump ball situation here. Tinsley Belcher goes after it. Still waiting on a call. They're going to start putting their thumbs up. It was a jump ball. Lady Bears have it. Coach, did you see anybody signal a jump ball? I was watching for it.
No, sir, I did not.
I think the man who's supposed to signal the jump ball doesn't realize it's his to call. Up ahead to Phelps. Phelps gets it up to Tinsley Belcher. We got another jump ball now. No, they're not going to. Now they call it. And thumbs all around. It's going to Grayson County. 30-18 with 4:08 left to go in this third quarter. It's not that we're calling it bad, folks. It's just not much is happening. Coach, I think 8:15. It's already 7. Riggs has it. Pressed. Lady Bears picked up 4 fouls in the first 4 minutes of this half. Jenna Phelps steals it as Riggs pass to Green. Goes, and it's going to go out of bounds as Phelps got caught up in a double team, and it's going to go Grayson County's way. Bears going to remain in a press. Woman to woman. Give it ahead to Van Meter. Man to man, woman to woman, player to player, whatever they're going to call it. They get it inside of Narvaez. She fires it back out up top to Green. Green's going to drive inside. Euro steps, puts one in. That's 2 for Green. Makes 3 for her on the day. Willoughby gets it into Leach. Token half-court pressure here by Grayson County. Gets it ahead now to Jenna Phelps. Phelps over to Taylor Leach at the top. Leach going to drive up. Give it to Ava Wilson for 2.
Nice to see us.
Ava Wilson with 2, assisted by Leach.
Good ball movement by the Lady Bears.
Good heads-up play by Taylor Leach to spread it out and go where the defense is not. Narvaez drives, shoots, and Ava Wilson going to pick up a foul.
Her first, team's 5th.
3:04 left. It's going to send Narvaez to the line for 2. Her first shot with the stutter step of a setup here. No good off the back of the rim.
Ben, this is setting up to be a free throw marathon.
Somebody's going to improve their percentage tonight. Ava Wilson takes a seat. Bailey Moore comes in. So on the floor for the Lady Bears, Phelps, Leach, Willoughby, Moore, and Belcher. Second shot by Narvaez, up off the back of the rim into the hands of Taylor Leach. Leach going to drive it all the way down the right side, give it over to Tinsley Belcher, who's standing in front of the Lady Bears bench the whole time. Over, back up top to Leach. Leach is going to move Phelps over to the right side. She's going to pick up Perkins and Green. She's going to try to go through Perkins, and Perkins is going to pick up a foul. And she's not real happy about it. She wanted that to be a charge, but if you keep your feet, it's hard to get that. Narvaez checks out. Isabel Blanton comes back in for the Lady Cougars. Taylor Leach has it in the backcourt now. 2:46 left to go. 32-20. Phelps fakes out Perkins, gets it ahead now to Belcher. She tries to give it over to Bailey Moore. It is stolen away by a combination of Green and Riggs. Riggs gives it back to Green. She tries to step around. Thought she had a player in the corner. She did not. She threw it out of bounds. 2:31 left in the third quarter. Checking in for the Lady Bears. Carrington Hunt comes in for Tinsley Belcher. 5 fouls for the Lady Bears already. Only 1 for Grayson County. Taylor Leach. Going to march this one across the line. It's met by Green, gives it over to Jenna Phelps. Phelps going to drive up inside, loses it. Riggs picks it up. Riggs double team, gets it ahead to Green. Green fires it down to Blanton. Blanton right side, brings it back up top to Riggs. She's going to slow this down a little bit, but nope, she's going to keep it moving. Gets a screen, tries to get Carrington Hunt off of her. Does not work. She's just going to shoot 3. Riggs has had enough. Said, I'll do this myself. All right, 32-23. Phelps has it, left side. Drives around, he's going to get fouled. Based on some body language, I think I know who this is going to be on, but let's see what the call is. Yep. Isabel Blanton picks up her 4th. Team 2nd for Grayson County. Blanton going to take a seat. So is Green. Renfro and Narvaez back in this one.
Addison Miller checks in for the Lady Bears.
She sure does. Looks like that was for, I don't know. We'll figure it out in a minute. Carrington Hunt, Taylor Leach, Parker Willoughby, Addie Miller, and Jenna Phelps. Phelps just standing there alone under the basket. Leach is going to give it to her for 2. I don't know what Grayson County was thinking, leaving Phelps uncovered in the post, in the lane. She just creeped up there. 34-23, Lady Bears with a commanding lead. Riggs trying to get around Carrington Hunt. Gets it over left side to, now inside now to Renfro. Renfro going to go back up top to Riggs. Fakes a 3, gets it out up top to Van Meter. Van Meter going to drive inside, and she's going to get called for steps. Wow, okay. 34-23, Lady Bears have the ball now as Bailey Moore comes back in for Jenna Phelps. 34-23 with 1:16 left to go in the third quarter, brought to you by the Butler County Board of Education. Willoughby in the Leach. Leach goes right side. Sends Carrington Hunt up into the corner, gives it up top to Bailey Moore now. Moore going to drive inside, tries to give it to Carrington Hunt, gets it back after the steal fails. Now to Carrington Hunt in the corner, back up top to Taylor Leach, deep right wing, gets it over to Bailey Moore on the outside. Moore going to give it back up top to Leach. 53 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Down in the corner to Parker Willoughby. Woo, Renfro.
How was that not a foul? That looked like a pretty good reach and a bump.
And Parker Willoughby wasn't having it. Renfro reached in, pushes it out of bounds. And Leach gives it into Addie Miller. He's going to drive right side, give it right back to Parker Willoughby. Willoughby over to Carrington Hunt, who's was wide open. How was that not a reach in? Over to Bailey Moore. She's going to get 2. Is that right? No. Foul's on Renfro. Her 2nd, team 3rd. They're going to call it not a shooting foul. 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Taylor Leach. Deep left wing. Going to keep it. Slow things down. 34-23. Lady Bears are going to try to go into the fourth quarter with the lead here. Stolen away by Perkins. She's going to try to drive and do this on her own. It is blocked out of bounds by Bailey Moore, who just turned around and walked off. No foul, just an out of bounds call. Grayson County is going to have it under their own basket with 18 seconds left to go. Grayson County got a couple players getting a little physical with these Lady Bears, frustrating a little bit. That's all right. Narvaez has it on the inbound, gets it to Riggs. Now down to Van Meter. Drives inside, puts up 2. No good, but she's fouled. Carrington Hunt picks up her 2nd foul. It's going to send Van Meter to the line. 34-23. Looking to try to cut this to 9 if they can. Van Meter's first shot is up and in. Her first point of the half. I've got her with 7 on the day now, Coach.
That sounds right. If I can catch up.
She gets set for her second shot. 34-24.
Yes, sir. 7 it is.
As Van Meter gets set. Shot is up and in. Sutton Van Meter 2 for 2 on the night. Stolen by Perkins. 9 seconds left. Perkins tries to get it past Addie Miller. No call. Oh, there is a call for steps. 3.8 seconds left. Not much time for Grayson County to put something together. Try to cut this lead down. It's 34-25. Lady Bears only lead by 9 again. We were up by 13 at the half. They throw it into the backcourt. 3, 2, Riggs has it. It's up off the backboard, no good, and that's going to do it.
Lady Bears only had 6 points that quarter.
Grayson County with 10 to make it 34-25 Lady Bears. Stay tuned for this fourth quarter brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students on and off the field and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time.
Welcome back, folks, to Butler County Lady Bears basketball. Here on the cue, 34-25. Lady Bears lead by 9 going into the fourth quarter, brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group. Lady Bears were outscored that third quarter 10-6 by the Grayson County Lady Cougars. Coach, what do you expect here besides a long game with lots of fouls?
You just took my thoughts. Yeah.
Oh no.
A lot of noise, like I said, but the band, the cheerleaders from both schools.
That's right.
Packed house, folks. 12th district competition. Great night of basketball here, Butler County in mid-January.
Doesn't get much better than this right here. All right. 8 minutes on the clock. Lady Bears to inbound it. Taylor Leach has it in the backcourt. Over now to Carrington Hunt. Back up top to Taylor Leach. Back to Hunt. Tries to get it inside to Addie Miller. It is stolen away by the Lady Cougars, but it falls out of bounds. It's going to be Lady Bears ball. 34-25. Lady Bears controlling this one so far, but not if they keep it up. Down to Phelps on the right wing on the inside. She turns and shoots about a 6-foot jumper and gets fouled. Ball does not go in. She will get an opportunity for 2. Kennedy Green picks up her third. Phelps to shoot 2 in this final finish trip to the stripe. Phelps' first shot is up and in.
String music.
Nice. Second shot, up, in for Phelps.
Wrong one.
No, there's something wrong with that bear. Don't push that bear button. That bottom right-hand corner one's pretty good, though.
I know, that's what I was intending.
All right, Renfro gets it down now to Green, falls out of bounds with it. Mr. Spirit, Mr. E.E. McGee down here right underneath us. I called him MC McGee earlier. It's E.E. McGee.
It's easy to do.
Long-time Grayson County fan of all sports. You see him in just about every basketball game they got. Taylor Leach has it. Gets it down inside to Jenna Phelps. She's going to turn and shoot for 2. Phelps. 4 points already in this fourth quarter. All right, Van Meter trying to drive in against Parker Willoughby. Nothing doing. Gets it down into the corner to Perkins. Perkins, double team. Now Leach sticks with her. Gets over to the left for Green. Turns, shoots. Addie Miller cleans it up. We got a foul. Tell you what, that's on 22. Bradley Renfro came in off the bench in this one. Already picked up 3 fouls. All right, Lady Cougars pressing now. Phelps has it over to, well, now back to Phelps. They got to get it ahead now. Taylor Leach has it as the Cougars back off. Leach trying to set something up for the Lady Bears, 38-25. Down baseline, cutting to Carrington Hunt over her head and out of bounds. It's going to be Grayson County Lady Cougars ball.
Got to be patient. Got to be patient. 13-point lead for the Lady Bears.
Renfro gets it on the inbound, loses Addie Miller, tried to steal. Up top to Arissa Riggs. Inside now to Perkins, shooting from the elbow, blocked by Phelps. Over to Parker Willoughby. Phelps. Whoa, to Addie Miller. Arissa Riggs was trying to get a reach in on the ball and caught Addie Miller in the face. And that's going to be a foul. Is that Riggs first? I was going to say, I don't think I've called her name tonight. Both teams will shoot the bonus from this point forward. 6 fouls apiece.
This 6:07 may take 30:07.
Yeah, we're going to be here a while, Coach. And we're going to see the extent of the bench for at least one of these teams. Phelps up top to Leach. Leach over to Phelps. It'll be a hard-fought game either way. Neither team will have anything to hang their head about as they walk out of here tonight. They've both played hard. Leach has it up top. Fakes it now against Van Meter. Now she's going to really go. Put it up off the glass. She wasn't trying to even shoot. She was trying to get fouled, and it worked.
That's Briley Renfro's fourth.
That's Kennedy Green.
What?
Kennedy Green's fourth.
You're right.
Taylor Leach in to shoot in this final finish trip to the stripe. First shot is up, no good. Interesting to see no changes in personnel when we've got 2 players for Grayson County on the floor with 4 fouls. Shot is up, off the rim, cleaned up by Grayson County. Taylor Leach, 0 for 2 on that one. And we got another foul here.
It's going to be on Addie Miller.
And here goes the 1-and-1s.
All right. There are only going to be a couple of them, and they're going to go quick. Addie Miller picks up her first. Team 7th.
38-25. You've joined us late here on homecoming night. Lady Bears lead, 4th quarter action. 5:44 left to play in the game.
Renfro to the line for a 1-and-1. Shot is up. No good. Cleaned up by Phelps. Phelps going to bring it down across the line. She's going to drive inside. She's fouled. Here we go. That's number 12.
That's going to be all, isn't it?
That's all for Kennedy Green tonight.
Hold your ears for the buzzers. That was kind. Usually they hit it 5 times. As she's going to take a seat after this. Well, no, she takes a seat first. Usually it's after the first shot, but because this is a 1-and-1, they're not going to go there. Interesting to me to see that we've had a player already go out and we haven't got out of the 1-and-1s yet.
Kennedy Green, just a freshman, just fouls out for the Lady Cougars of Grayson County.
Ella Narvaez, the starter, coming in now with no fouls to replace her. 38-25 as Jenna Phelps goes to the line. Shot is up. No good. Not a 1-and-1. She was shooting on this. I almost forgot. Second shot is up and in. 39-25. Lady Bears with 14-point lead. Renfro almost loses it to Phelps. And Renfro has to be careful. She's already picked up 4. Taylor Leach steals it on the pass to Perkins. She's going to drive all the way down, put it up. Perkins fouls her in the back. Perkins going to pick up her second. Perkins has got fouls to give. Riggs has got fouls to give. And Van Meter's got fouls to give. This is going to go a while. 39-25, Taylor Leach goes to the line.
Basket was good, right?
No.
No, it didn't. Okay.
Did not go in.
Did not.
She'll get 2. First shot is up and in. Leach now 1 for 3 on the night. Hoping to improve that to 2 for 4. Second shot in this final finish trip to the stripe is up. It's in, and the Bears go up. 41-25 after that successful final finish trip to the stripe. 5:19 left to go. 41-25. Lady Bears lead. Renfro has it on the outside. Renfro trying to find Perkins, cutting inside. Instead goes down now to Narvaez. Back up top to Renfro. She's going to turn, fire one off. No good. Cleaned up by Parker Willoughby. Harassed a little by Renfro, and then she goes away. Taylor Leach has it, going to cross the line. Drag Perkins with her. Drive all the way down. Put up two. No good. And Perkins on the rebound gives it to Arissa Riggs. 4:54 left to go. 41-25. Lady Bears in the lead. Riggs turns. Tries to shake Carrington Hunt. Can't do it. Drives her down to the baseline. Gives it to Perkins. Long two-point shot. No good. Off the rim. Into the hands of Jenna Phelps. Phelps brings it across the line. Almost loses it. Narvaez putting on some heavy pressure there. Taylor Leach has it. Going to back it off. 4:30 left to go. Leach looking for Parker Willoughby right side. She's got her. Willoughby going to drive down to Carrington Hunt on the right side. Hunt brings it back up top, gives it over to Taylor Leach. Leach going to drive inside, turn, fires it out to Parker Willoughby in three-point range. She's going to drive it inside and bring it back out too. They're just going to play this game, stretching them, see if they can get somebody open for a three here in a second. She's bringing Jenna Phelps up. She's looking for somebody. She's going to shoot one from about 10 feet out. Contact, no call, but she makes it anyway. Jenna Phelps putting on a clinic tonight. We're going to have to get out a calculator to catch up with her points. 43-25 as Renfro brings it across with 3:45 left to go. Throws it over the head of Perkins, out of bounds. It's going to be Lady Bears ball.
I've got her at 25 points as of right now.
Tinsley Belcher and Marie Skaggs in for the Lady Bears. Parker Willoughby taking a seat. Carrington Hunt taking a seat. 3:42 left to go. 43-25. And for the Lady Cougars, you've got Perkins.
Make that 24 points. 24.
All right. No, not Narvaez. They got a new player in there, number 50, Hannah Smith. And Narvaez. All right. Leach tries to give it down to Tinsley Belcher. She's out of position and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Lady Cougars ball. 3:30 on the clock. 43-25. All right, Lady Bears pressing. Riggs can't get it into anybody. Finally gets it into Perkins. It's flipped out of her hands. And ahead to Smith. Pass is thrown to Perkins. It goes out of bounds. Turnover to Butler County. 3:23 left to go. Ooh-wee. This one's getting exciting.
The Lady Cougars have not scored this quarter.
You're not wrong. All right. Taylor Leach drives inside. Going to bring it right back out. She's got Tinsley Belcher trying to set up a screen on Riggs. It works. She gets it down over to Jenna Phelps. And Marie Skaggs setting up a screen. Phelps goes the other way. O's over the head of Narvaez, which is a feat in its own. Gives it to Anne Marie. And we've got a kick to knock it out of bounds by Smith. Checking in for Grayson County is that number 12? No, 13. You got Jones, you got Blanton, and then you've got number 13, Bowman. In for the Lady Bears, you've got Belcher, Leach, Rice, who has the ball, and Marie Skaggs, and Jenna Phelps, who gets outside with it for long to no good. Into the hands of, that was Narvaez, who should have been called for a walk, but they called it a jump ball. I guess Kennedy Rice got her hands on the ball. It's going to be Butler County. No, Grayson County ball. They haven't moved possession around. All right. Into Jones. Jones gets bumped by Belcher. It's going to send Jones to the line. Smart call, not one of their shooters. But Belcher's going to pick up her second. I didn't have her for any.
I didn't have her for any.
What do you got, Brady? You're usually correct over there.
One.
Two now?
Attention, scorekeeper.
No.
All right. Narvaez comes out. Number 14, who I do not have, comes in, so we're going to call that Addison Kane. Because she's the only player on my roster with no number. Shot by Jones is up and in. Her first points of the match. First point in fourth quarter as well. 43-26. Jones gets set for her second shot. It is up. It is in. Jones 2 for 2 on the night. 2 points in this fourth quarter. Phelps has it, going to slowly walk it across the line for the Lady Bears. Lady Bears ahead, 43-27 with 2.5 left to go. Phelps is going to fire down baseline to Kennedy Rice, gives it to Addie Miller. Shot is up, no good. Cleaned up by Tinsley Belcher for 2, no good. Jones has it, trying to get it down ahead to Blanton. Stolen away by Kennedy Rice. Throws it over to Anne-Marie Skaggs. It's just going to go back and forth now. Skaggs has it, gives it ahead to Addie Miller. She's just going to shake a double team, run it up, fire it from the elbow, no good. Cleaned up now by Kane, gives it over, no, not Kane, Bowman. Gives it to Jones. Jones in the corner now to somebody new, 33. Back up to Jones for 3, no good. A scramble for the rebound, and we've got a jump ball. Phelps and Blanton. And we are losing the love doctor here because he's got to go down and get a crown, hopefully. Best of luck, Brady. We wish you the best, and we'll have it all on tape no matter what happens. Lady Bears have the ball. Going to inbound it now. Miley Franzel in with this one. We're getting in a little bit of the bench here. She is trapped by Jones, who fouls her. No, timeout taken by Coach Belcher. 30-second timeout. Minute 42 left to go. 43-27 as they call Mr. E.E. McGee over to the scorer's table. Don't know. All right, with 15 seconds left in this halftime, I don't quite know what Mr. White is trying to set up over here.
I think James was just wanting to recognize Mr. McGee, and our pep band fired up a song during timeout.
That's all right.
And I could be wrong, but I think that's what was going on.
We got a whole other ball game coming up here in just a minute. 43-27 with a minute 42 left to go. Stay tuned between this doubleheader to make sure you catch the homecoming festivities here at Bearfest. All right. Lady Bears stretching into the bench now. Molly Franzel has it. Gets it down to Addie Miller. Loses it back up top to Franzel. Franzel going to drive, give it to Tinsley Belcher on the corner, and we got a scrum for it. It's going to be a jump ball. Going to go Grayson County's way. All right. Let's see who else we've got in here. Anne-Marie Skaggs, Tinsley Belcher, Addie Miller. And 23, I don't have. We'll figure out who that is in a minute. Jones gets it now inside, stolen away by Anne-Marie Skaggs. Minute 18 left to go. Skaggs brings it across the line against number 3, Lexi Logsden. And foul.
Double bonus time.
Going to go against, who is this?
Number 13 for the Lady Cougars.
Peyton Bowman. And Lady Bears will shoot 2. Tinsley Belcher's first shot is up and in. Tobin Maxfield checking in. Carly Jones checking in. Is that Mackenzie Coleman down there, number 23, I believe?
I don't have a number on her. You are probably correct. So Tinsley hits both.
Belcher 2 for 2 in that final finish trip to the stripe. We got a minute and 11 seconds left to go. 45-27. Lady Bears going to walk out of here with a district win tonight to improve to 2-0. In District 12, Lady Cougars going to fall to 1-2. Up top now, number 4 over to number 3 for Grayson County. Number 3 trying to find somebody open. Picked up her pivot foot. They didn't call it. Done it again. All right. Give it over to number 25. Loses it out of bounds. That is Addison Spainhoward who lost that one out of bounds. Number 3 was Lexi Logsden. All right. Bailey Moore drives deep outside. It's a screen from Tobin Maxfield over to number 23 for 3. No good. And cleaned up by Logsden. 30 seconds left. Logson's going to bring it across, looking to end this one here. Hoping to get out of this one without an injury. If they can, they kick it over to number 50, Hannah Smith. Smith inside now to number 13. Fires one up and off the top. No good. That was Peyton Bowman. Bailey Moore has it. And Lady Bears going to give it back to Bailey Moore and hold it. And that's going to do it for the Lady Bears. 45-27 is your score. Stay tuned for the postgame show. We're going to be bringing you the stats, a little bit of info about actually, we'll just do postgame right now, Coach. We got to do it quick because we got to get to that halftime show, or, Bear Fest.
Yes, sir.
We're just going to go through the Lady Bears stats here. I'm going to start at the bottom. I got Carrington Hunt with 3. Tinsley Belcher with 2, with a 2 for 2. Final finish trip to the stripe. Anne-Marie Skaggs with 4. Parker Willoughby with 3. Ava Wilson with 4, coming in that second half. Taylor Leach had 5, was 2 for 4 from the line tonight. And finally, Jenna Phelps. What did you get her total score?
24.
24 for Jenna Phelps. She's going to be your IGA hometown player of the game. All right, we're going to cut this broadcast and come back to another one shortly and bring you the Bear Fest homecoming in between the games halftime show, followed by the Butler County Bears basketball here against the Cougars from Grayson County. Final score for the Lady Bears, 45, Lady Cougars 27. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Lee Smith and his staff at Farm Bureau stand by the sports teams of Butler County. If you're looking for a premium insurance quote for your vehicle, home, or life, check out the competitive